We are actually on the Travis Greene World Tour, and we've been everywhere: Dubai, Jamaica, London, headed to South Africa, Canada. We're doing a bunch of stops, but we just got finished with London on tour, and this was really wild. This is crazy wild. The hotel we're staying in London, I walk out of my room, I go to breakfast or whatever, and it's a secluded hotel, seemingly, so I go to breakfast or whatever, kicking it, and then on my way back to the room, I hear some music, and I'm like, yo, what is that? So I walk up the hall, and it's a group of people. They have no idea I'm outside the door. The group of people in like a conference room in the hotel singing my song Made Away. It just blew me away, right? So that's that morning. I go do a show, go do some press. I get back to the hotel in the evening, and it happens again with a whole nother group of people singing one of my songs. And so that was just one of the crazy things that happened on tour. Recently, this happened. It just blew my mind to know that it's touching people everywhere, and even out of my presence, you know, it's blessing people. Here's a wild tour story from London. We're in a hotel, and we have our Xbox One with us because video games matter on the road. You need something to keep you sane. Our converter, I guess the power issue, so really we blew up 3 or 4 rooms, right? So, I mean, literally took the power out completely in the rooms. And I was like, I'm gonna get one more. So we keep going and getting different rooms. We keep going through this, like, I need another room, the power don't work. We're the one who's blowing the power. So we get to room 4, and I pull the dresser back to get back to plug the Xbox One in, and I behold a gloriously disgusting used condom on the floor in my room. I run, I freak out. Everybody's laughing at me because I freak out, and I'm like, what is this? Oh my God! You know, I was just so close to I didn't touch it, but I'm down there trying to plug my Xbox in, and that happened. So that was a wild tour story. And then we blew up the power in there, and it just kept it moving. So here's a very funny celebrity moment. This happened on the road. I've never told this story publicly, but this is exclusive for you guys. So I'm at Essence Music Festival out in New Orleans, and we're hanging out backstage, and New Edition's on stage, and so it's dumping, it's jumping, everybody's dancing and stuff. And if you're ever around me, I'm just really lighthearted, I'm really loose and kind of goofy. And so I'm a Friday fan. I see we got Friday gear here. I'm a Friday fan, and Mike Epps walked by me, right? So, you know, I'm back there with a couple of my friends or whatever, and so he walked by, and I'm like, by the end of the story, Mike, he wants to fight me, right? But this is what happens. This is how we got there. He walked by me, and I was like, Mike. I was like, what's up, Mike? And he didn't look at me, and I was offended by that. I mean, the music was loud, but dude, you heard me talking to you. So he just kept walking. I was like, Mike. He just walked by and was like, Mikey, Mike, like that, right? He just kept walking. I was like, Mikey, Mike, like that, right? And everybody around me just like fall out laughing. And he turned around and started mugging me. And I kid you not, for 15 minutes, he stood on the other side of the room like this, just mugging me. Like, who is this guy? Like, wanting to fight me, legit wanting to fight me. Until he saw some other celebs come and interact with me. Then he was like, okay, he's not a scrub after all. But we never really made up. So, Mike, if you're watching, just respond the first time when I say your name, and then we won't have any problem.